Hello and welcome everyone to Last Level Press. I'm Mr. Black and this is yet another Fallout New Vegas mod spotlight. Today this is another bite-sized little mod. This is The Sweet Shack by BOBMaN. Located, I just can't seem to get away from this place, just outside of sunny Good Springs, Nevada at the Good Springs Source. It even has its own map marker. I don't recall whether or not there was a map marker for Good Springs Source before, but whether or not there was before, there is now. And it is built into the side of the mountain here. Now, some of you may recognize this as a place where in early game there is a guy here that gives you a quest, and that's the campfire where Sunny usually goes through the crafting tutorial, just as a little frame of reference. Now, the key to gain access is inside of the mailbox just outside. And unfortunately, it doesn't seem to play well with Fallout, as it is rather dark inside, and I do have Fallout installed, so I'm going to click on my Pip-Boy for somewhat better lighting. But that said, this is this mod author's first mod, and I am very, very impressed by that. It doesn't necessarily do anything different or special than most other home mods do, but it's very solid. It covers all of the usual bases, so let's get right down to it. It has a workbench for basic crafting. Lots and lots of labeled storage. You've got melee weapons, heavy armor, medium armor, light armor, weaponry, head armor. So if you've got the iBot helmet, you know where to put it. Even down to currency storage. The terminal does not do anything as yet. I may suggest that if there are any updates planned for this in future versions of the mod, perhaps on the terminal have options to increase the lighting. That way those of us that use Fallout can get a little bit more out of this, but those that don't have Fallout or don't want it can still enjoy it in its vanilla incarnation. So, reloading bench is here, and if I'm not mistaken, I do believe, yeah, that's a little junk bin for conversion of materials. Inside of the bathroom is a My First Infirmary, which allows you to heal yourself, restore damaged limbs, remove all rads, the standard set. Now, once again, some may find that a little bit balance disruptive, but seeing as this is an elective mod, that's more or less up to you. It also features a companion dismissal terminal, which usually is only found at the Gunrunner's terminal over by New Vegas proper. So that's a nice little addition. I am not sure if this is fully nav-meshed. However, as always, I've brought Farsight along with me to test this home mod, and he seems to be doing just fine. I've walked through here 3 or 4 times now, and he seems to be able to follow me. So I would hazard the statement that this does appear to be companion-friendly and compatible, and fully nav-meshed, seeing as he's not clipping through any walls or getting stuck at the door anywhere. I don't believe these actually spawn anything, and I do like the addition of the hung-up armored vault suit. It makes it seem like this may be where the main character might actually make their home. So this could actually be a functional role player's career home, seeing as it is rather modest. It's located in Good Springs, which is sort of the home base for early game. And one little note that I do want to make is that I don't believe this bobblehead stand is functional, even though it is clearly using the assets for the bobblehead stand. So once again, if there are any updates planned for this mod, I might suggest that actual bobblehead functionality be implemented there. And that's really about it. Like I said, this is a small little house mod. It's a little player home, but I like it. It's got a fair amount of charm. And once again, I have to state once more that this is BOBMaN's first mod, and as such, easily outclasses my own, which very few people will ever really realize was just a little Dunmer race modification way back in my Oblivion playing days. And it was just a minor little creation kit tweak to create an Ashlanders sub-race. So, well, unfortunately, I think I may have just found one little bug. Farsight seems to be clipping into the rock upon the exit. And that said, there is one other small bug that I do unfortunately need to report with this version of the mod. It's not visible from down there. Unfortunately, I noticed when I was on the way to here that, yeah, you can kind of see it here. If you can't read what that says, it says the divide, and I believe it is the spray paint texture. Well, I was going to try to get up there to get a better view, but oh well. But that, I do believe, is a GEC error for some manner of texture that is just floating up in midair up there. However, like I said, it is not visible from below it, so it's a very easily overlooked little bug, but it's one that I have to note. So that's the Sweet Shack, everyone. Like I said, it's got a couple of small little issues. One update could fix every one of the problems that this mod has, as few as they are. But other than that, I enjoy it. I'm not sure if I'll keep it simply because I'm at my ESP limits on my Fallout New Vegas anymore, and my game starts to destabilize, and I do have several other home mods that I'm already currently using. But for those of you looking for something small, compact, and modest, this may well be a very good home mod for you. So, thank you for joining me here for this mod spotlight at Last Level Press. As always, I am Mr. Black, and I wish you all good gaming and Godspeed.